Hi, my name is Alejandro Garcia. I am a second year at Harris. I am doing the MACRM program, and I'm happy to be here at COP28 in Dubai. Well, I have had a career in international climate policy. I work on these topics when I was working at the Ministry of Finance of Mexico. At UChicago, I had the opportunity to intern at UNFCCC. And coming to COP, it's just a way to follow up on the work that I've been doing outside and inside UChicago. And I'm very glad for UChicago and EPIC to give this opportunity to students. I'll say the most interesting thing are the events that place the people on the center of the discussion. I attended to an event that talked about displacement related to climate change, and I think that's one of the parts of the conversation that it's usually not brought up in many climate related discussion. Usually things are focused on finance and energy transition and innovation, but obviously I think it's very important to focus on the people who are actually suffering nowadays the consequences of climate change and not what's going to happen in the future, but today. And there are a couple of, well, not a couple, there are plenty of events that are doing that here at COP28. So yeah, I think that's the most interesting part that I was not bearing in mind when I was planning the session that I was going to attend here. So, well, I mentioned that I am an MA-CRM student. That's policy and research, and I'm having a focus on environment and climate. And I am doing currently some research on how to mainstream ecosystem and environmental considerations into policy decisions. And one of the things that I'm learning here is pretty much how the financial sector is doing that. So I'm focusing on the policy realm. I'm learning how the financial sector is, again, mainstreaming this environmental and climate consideration through what they call the nature and climate related financial disclosures. So there are many events that are focusing on that, championed by important and large consulting firms. Yesterday I had the chance to attend to a couple of these events organized by McKinsey, and there are major officials who are coming to talk about how they're doing this in the day-to-day activities. So it's very interesting, and it's also very helpful for me and the research that I'm doing from the policy realm, how to complement this from the financial sector, which is definitely something that we have to bring to the conversation to be able to have a more comprehensive approach in this fight against climate change. The most important thing that I'm learning here that's useful for my future career is to understand how the different sectors of government and society are putting together efforts to fight against climate change. I was very focused again on environmental considerations in policy making decisions, but here I'm learning about energy transition, about climate finance, about tech innovation. And I think all of those insights that I've been grabbing from multiple sessions and networking events are very useful to generate a broader understanding of how different people and industries are, each of them putting different efforts towards this common goal. And I think it's a unique opportunity here at COP28. It's obviously the highlights are in the negotiations, but it's also a greater chance to get to know what different countries and industries and people from civil society are bringing to the table to fight against climate change. So I think it's a good opportunity, and the takeaways are definitely the people you make, the people you know, the connections you make, and all the information you're gathering that was probably previously unknown for you.